Like the proverbial bad penny, I'm back. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Good morning. Or good night, depending on where you are. Hi there, Logo Steve. Your legs are insane. Thank you. I think that's a compliment. I think I have very knobbly knees. But yeah, I think I'm blessed with quite long legs, which is usually seen as a good thing.
The cheek, the nerve, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption.
Thank you for subscribing for 2 months in a row, Jorbin. Thank you very much. That really means a lot, especially in these trying times. Subscriptions mean a lot to me. I have been at a wedding over the last 2 days. It was a family wedding, my mother's wedding, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of family members I haven't seen for a long time, some of which I like, most of which I don't. But I've got some very funny stories to tell, including so I was there at the wedding in like a summer cocktail dress. Bad news, Unk is here to ruin the vibe. Hi there, Owen. But I was there in like a summer cocktail dress, and one of my relatives came over to drunkenly start telling a story about many years ago when I went round to I was at their house with my family for like a New Year's party or something, and she was telling this story about how crazily I was dressed, and she was kind of telling this story about how. Why does it say we're taking an ad break? I didn't authorize this. We've only been streaming for like 4 minutes and it's already taking an ad break. Damn it, Twitch. How dare you do this? I did put it on automatic adverts because because I do need the money. I'm not too proud to admit I'm living that povo lifestyle at the moment. But that's crazy. Within the first 5 minutes, it's already like, advert, baby. Twitch won't let me recite risque cross-dressing stories. Well, here, this is the funny thing. So, sorry if you're on an ad break, you're going to miss part of this story. But, I was there. She was telling the story about how wild I used to dress, but she conspicuously left out all of the cross-dressing. So her enduring memory of me from when I was about maybe, like 16 or 17, is that she was saying, "Oh, you came to my house and you were wearing this like black nail varnish, and you had long hair and this big like vinyl trench coat." And that's all she could really remember. She left out the fact that from what I remember, I was wearing a red like tartan miniskirt, or like checkered pattern miniskirt, and a Bullet for My Valentine t-shirt. But she left that out because I think she obviously felt that it would be a little bit on the nose to sort of point out the cross-dressing elements of how I was dressed. So yeah, she was telling the story about how you were wearing this leather like vinyl trench coat and you had long hair and you looked ever so crazy. And I just sort of laughed along with the story, like, I used to dress like a lot more emo than I do now. She later came up and drunkenly started to reassure me that she has no, oh, I'm so glad you're happy and you found a lovely partner. And she like was pointing out my boyfriend, and she was just, I'm just so glad you're happy. I'm so, it was very sweet that she clearly wanted to tell this story of her enduring memory of me being like, very like out there, like alt emo kid. No, exactly. You weren't wearing an Adidas tracksuit at all, so unusual for boys that age. Yeah, because I think her sons both were like that. They, were just like in, Adidas like tracksuits. Whereas I wasn't. That New Year's party must have been like. Have you ever seen that image of like, the whole family gathered for like, some girl's birthday, and it's just the most like normal ass looking family gathered round, and then in the middle there's like this girl in like corpse paint, and like a complete goth, and she's like like with a big grin on her face, about to blow the candles out on her cake. But it must have looked like that. Being edgy is far more cringe than being a cross-dresser. Well, I think she probably in previous tellings of the story has mentioned how I turned up in a skirt to her New Year's, her big family like New Year's party. But I think it probably felt a little bit on the nose to point out how wild that is, given that I was standing there in front of her in a cocktail dress. But yeah, that's the one day, maybe one of like 3 or 4 days a year that anybody can see me all dressed up. So I hope everyone at the party enjoyed it, because there were some nice pictures taken of me. A lot of them were taken at bad angles though, so I am tall compared to a lot of my family members, but I look like a giant. And so I'm having to like crouch down, or they're just not very nicely angled photographs, because I'm very particular about such things. Hi there, Flair the cat. I am doing very well. I hope you're doing well too. Yes, it's great to be back. I'm happy to see you all again. Yeah, I had a fun little jaunt down to my homeland to see my family, but I am glad to be back home, let me tell you. I can send some pictures that I don't mind so much to you over Discord, Silk, if you're curious to see what I look like. I don't know whether I'll post them anywhere, because like they've got my family in them, and I could go and like censor all their faces out and what have you, but I can't really be bothered. If I'm totally honest, I can't be bothered. Oh no, Flared. My Wi-Fi has been so bad since June started. That sucks. I hope it gets better. We've had a problem with our Wi-Fi recently. It just wasn't letting our phones connect for whatever reason, so we just turned it off and on again. Standard tech solution. Turn it off and on again. But anyway, let's dive into some No More Heroes. Unless anyone has anything else they'd like to yap about for a few more minutes, whilst I grab the charging cable. A control pad. I've been playing some Granblue Relink, and it is really, really fun. And so if anyone wants to play that with me, I would absolutely love to play more of that, because I have now got some really cool end game builds. So, and I will happily help anybody like blitz their way through the main game. Been playing some GBF. The gacha. I want to get started on the gacha. I had an account. I didn't get very far. I didn't like fully build any of the characters or anything. But I really want to start an account and get Grimner, because he's my favorite character ever. Oh goodness. Hi there, Nilstrife. Silhouette Mirage. Yugi makes Mokuba eat a poison hamburger. When does that happen? I don't remember that. Very chill for dailies. Yeah, it's mostly just I want to wait till there's characters I like on the banners. Like my favorite characters are Grimner, Beelzebub, Cagliostro. I like Anila as well. I like Anila a lot. So I want to wait until I can get access to those characters. I also really like the look of Fediel, the new character. Hi there, Nioru7443. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's good to have you. I'm going to jump into some video game. Otherwise, I'm going to just sit here yapping. Which I'm going to be yapping anyway, but I won't be playing a video game at the same time.
Marvelous.
Banners are weird because a lot of it's off a general pool. Yeah, I kind of know a little bit how banners work and stuff from Genshin.
Cheek, the nerve, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption.
Thank you very much for resubscribing for 23 months in a row. Nearly 2 years, Dom. Thank you very much. That means a lot. And like I said earlier, that really does help me in these trying times. I must play the game in a brooding silence. Did I load the right? I think I did load the right save. Also, for your enjoyment, Silk, Travis is no longer wearing a shirt. Do I have any different shoes? The shoes aren't here. Nice. ... How's everyone doing? I'm doing very well, Dom. I am glad to be back home, I gotta say. Oh, I can't change my shoes. Whatever. Let's get out there and make some bread. Yeah, this weekend, pretty much, I want to entirely immerse myself in a little Grand Blue fantasy. I want to play Rising. So again, anytime anyone wants to play Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, just hit me up on the disc or on Twitter or anywhere. I will happily play it. But if anyone wants to play Relink as well, I've basically gotten to near the end game with Cagliostro, and I'm building up Twayan. Because I wanted to try a different style of gameplay. Relink is more my style than Rising. Well, either one. If you want to play, let me know. I need to go and get a job. Like in real life as well as the game. You know what?
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
Just innocent men. I think I want to get some more balls. Got most of them from this end of the map. If I go down to the south part of the map, get some more balls. Games are getting too realistic, yeah. They make you get jobs now. Oh. Yes, Twayan is from the DLC. Well, she was from the first DLC of the base game. Yeah, she's really fun. I've been building Twayan. She's very DPS and ranged focused. Whereas I've been playing Cagliostro before that, and Cagliostro is like a damage dealer, but also like a buffer. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, lock on bow and arrow. But like the downside to Twyan is she doesn't have many skills that like buff the party or like give her a lot of sustain. So you have to be really good at dodging. Oh, I've come the wrong way.
Yes.
Gorbin, okay, I need to eat. So I'm lurk. Have a good stream for the good rest of stream. Well, thank you for swinging by. Enjoy the lurk. Enjoy your sleep. I'm sure we'll have plenty of fun. Yeah, Travis can't jump. He can jump in combat areas, but not here. There are more balls down here, I swear. Oh, there's one right down. Okay. See if we can get that one. Travis is panting after 5 seconds of running. Yeah, I mean, he can manage 5 seconds. That's pretty impressive. I can manage like 3. I don't know why I love collecting these so much. I think it's because collecting the Lovagov balls, like, takes you to such sort of random locations that you wouldn't otherwise come and explore that much as part of the game. I am just drawn to balls. Yeah, no, I've been enjoying Grand Blue Relink. I'm really happy with the DLC. I found out that in the real endgame stuff, you can get Beelzebub as a summon that lets you play as him for like a short amount of time, which really interested me because it means they have like a playable model and like rigged, I don't know, like version of Beelzebub that has like, you know, attacks and skills you can use. So makes me feel a little hopeful that he might be added as a playable character one day. But also there's plenty of lore reasons why they could add Grimner as well. In fact, including the fact that Grimner's theme music is in the game.
Why you come here, third rater man?
Yeah, so Mirage, I agree. I think Santa Destroyer is quite fun to explore. Not like it's not in spite of how desolate it is, but kind of because of that. Every time you do find something, you feel like you've really like, you know, found something. Clean up the mines buried in the beach.
This job is for you, don't forget.
This job is for you, don't forget. Feel like we're seeing the town from Travis's eyes. Yeah, I guess that is also true, yeah. You only see what Travis sort of pays attention to, which is like, you know, the DVD store, the bar, the gym, and what have you. He doesn't really see anything else. There's probably a lot of nice stuff out there, but all he cares about are the VHS shop's dingy bars and the cheap clothes shop. Very true. The unspoken rules of Santa Destroy indicate danger. No one swims on the beach here. There are military mines buried in the sand, after all. The army used the beach for testing out new maneuvers. You won't see any girls in bikinis, and you'll need a metal detector to avoid getting a serious sunburn. What else would you expect from this place anyway? No tourists, no sunbathers, no logic. The god of landmines hates metal detectors, so work persistently. This could be Gateshead. Does Gateshead have many buried landmines?
3, 2, 1, 0.
What? I don't really get this one. Hmm. Ow. This is hard as fuck. God damn it. Do I not get paid? You do have to succeed at this, though. Yeah, this isn't how Minesweeper works.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Where is it? Oh, come on! This is so hard. I am drinking a monster, actually. Might be why I'm a little jittery and walking into landmines. Yeah, where are the little numbers and stuff? I don't remember this at all. I played through No More Heroes 1. A lot of those, these mini games are kind of forgettable. But I kind of like that. Well, looks like we're done. There's no more landmines. Yeah, the coconuts and the lawnmower stick in my head. And picking up trash as well. Oh, come on! Like, it's so precise. You know what, it's not worth jeopardizing my completion of the mission. $20 grand, not bad. Wow. What do you get for doing the free fights? Is it that your health increases?
Travis, welcome.
I wish I was paid 20 grand for 3 minutes work. I mean, like, 20 grand in LBs doesn't actually sound that good, considering like a t-shirt costs like 10 grand. Still, for 3 minutes work, it's not bad, but it's also 3 minutes work where you can be blown to bits. Also, thank you for the head pats, Flared. On a batting killing spree. 3 grand per kill. You know what? That sounds pretty tasty.
May you find your uppercut?
I work in retail. Landmines would be more pleasant than customers. I suppose it depends how, like, good your manager is at stepping in on your side. When I worked at Blockbuster, customers were assholes, but like I didn't mind dealing with them because my manager was usually like on my side. And whenever they would get all aggy, it would be very funny to like, you know, just pull my manager out to come and just say like, yeah, what he said. No, you cannot have a free like 10-day extension on this DVD, which you've already like had for a month longer than you were supposed to. This fucking parking garage again. I miss Blockbuster a lot. I used to work in retail, and the store I worked at got held up at gunpoint twice. Holy shit! Like whilst you were there, or like whilst was that just like the? Because like the Blockbuster I work at got held up at gunpoint in Britain, mind you, but it was like probably an airsoft pistol, and the people like who robbed the store demanded to steal all the Xboxes, but we didn't have any. So then they were just like, oh, we'll just take what's in the safe, which, like, because we just dumped the money that morning, like, the safe was like basically empty. And then they just like ran away with like, you know, they just wanted like whatever they could grab out the back of the store. But that happened like the week before I started working there. And yeah, I didn't know that, and so I'd been working there like a couple weeks, and then like one of the guys came back from like he'd been on like, you know, leave basically because he was, you know, had a big effect on him having a gun shoved in his face, as you can imagine. But yeah, he told me like, oh yeah, I was off work because like I was here when it got robbed, and I was like, this place got robbed? The robbers were lucky; they almost got an Xbox.
Cranberry chocolate sundae. Do you
In the butt. Whoops! I got turned round somehow.
He's over here.
In the ass.
He's over here.
I hate this like ABXY thing. I've never liked it as much as just circle, square, triangle, and X.
You're so lame.
Like there, I pushed the wrong button. Oh fuck!
That the best you got?
Oh my god!
That the best you got?
completely like. Man, every X button on every console is different. Yeah, like silver, whatever. A, X, B, Y are the worst button. Yeah, like yeah, A, B, X, Y is just like I don't know. I don't like it. I think the face buttons on the PlayStation are so good because they're so like you don't need to think about which way round they are assigned. My brain just associates them with a position. When I see triangle, I just and the fact that they're on PlayStation, they're not only shapes, they're also colors. That's genius. I read an interview with Suda51 and all the other Grasshopper devs about their new game and how they talk about how during development anyone on the team can suggest ideas, and if they sound cool they put it in the game, which explains why the power-ups in No More Heroes are like this. Their colours on the Xbox 2, yes, and they're not on the modern PlayStation 5, which I think is a huge L. Like, I don't know why they abandoned the colour scheme. But they're like, yeah, I think the only reason I'm able to, like, do things on an Xbox controller is because, yeah, like, the colours make it easier to understand. With, like, the Switch, layouts... I'm just lost because, like, even though I am a Nintendo kiddie, like I grew up with a lot of Nintendos, but I've never properly understood like the button layouts on Nintendo consoles. They seem like the N64 and the GameCube controller seem like pretty like intentionally like bizarre. I should go to the gym, like in the game, I mean. Blame the SNES on the ABXY buttons. Yeah, I mean, like the Sega Saturn was also pretty bad, but at least the buttons were laid out in like ABC XYZ. Like, it was really easy to know which one you should press because they are laid out. They were laid out in like a 2x3 like grid, and it was like, well, B button is the second button along on the first row, and then the X button is the first button on the second row. Anyway, let's do some of that. Can I do some mashing? That.
I'm ready now.
The nurse will see you. You want to do that, huh? You want me to take some sperm samples? Wait, how should I take the sperm samples? Why does he pant like that? This soundtrack is called We Can't Afford Eye of the Tiger. Is that what it's literally called? Because if so, that's very funny. Hello, streamer. I'm going to pre-order our dinner. What would you like? I feel decadent tonight. I would like honey butter fried seitan.
Training is not over.
I was just making a jokey joke. That would be a good title for the track, though. Let's go see if I can buy... Thank you, streamer. You're welcome, anonymous audience member. Let's see if I could buy another beam katana. You otaku.
Hey, don't lay a single finger on anything.
Oh yeah, I got a US military secret. Right.
You otaku.
Was that it? She can't develop anything? How about now? Has she developed anything in the last 5 minutes? No. What a rip.
You otaku.
On your bike. Yeah, like the Wii and like the nunchuck had like, you know, also like confusing. I think the buttons on the nunchuck were like the C and Z buttons, and then like the buttons on the Wiimote were like A and B, and maybe also Z. They had well no, the A button. You otaku needs to be a stream redeem. I'll work on it. I've got too many already. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like oh yeah, the Wii buttons were all labeled really strange things. And I know that the Wii was like trying to be really slick and like modern, so everything's like the sort of white and silver color scheme, but it really makes it like difficult to communicate which buttons to press. I just feel like PlayStation just landed on the perfect, you know, more or less perfect like, you know, face button layout and scheme, which is color-coded buttons with shapes instead of letters. And the shapes are like very different from one another. So your mind is just able to perfectly sort of separate it. Whereas, like, you know, the PlayStation, the DualSense controller looks really cool. I think it would look cooler if it had more color on it. And you know, the Wii like Pro controller or the Switch Pro controller that I'm using right now, it looks cool, but again, a little bit of color could really make it pop. I think Xbox and Xbox 360 controllers look really like ugly, but I can't fault them on the fact that, well, the color serves like, you know, a function. Like the bright green, blue, and yellow and red serves to differentiate the buttons from one another, and it does work. Like it works well. But I also I think the colors are not very nice. Whereas I think, you know, the muted sort of colors of the PlayStation controller is like, oh, perfect. I have the Pride Xbox controller. It is beautifully ugly. Here's the thing. I think most Pride flags and Pride stuff does look kind of ugly. You know, don't cancel me. But I don't particularly like many of the like Pride flags and stuff. But I like what they represent enough that I think their ugliness or their like sort of unaesthetic unchicness is is worth worth celebrating. I do like the toothpaste flag, the MLM Achillean flag. I think the lesbian flag is also really cool. I like the basic like rainbow flag. The trans pride flag, I think the colours, can be a little bit sort of like, I don't know, they're a little bit sort of like, I think they don't look particularly chic unless they're in the correct like proportions to one another. I've forgotten where I read it, but there's like this like color theory that when you have like a color palette of 3 colors, you need to put them in proportion like 60, 30, 10 or something. 60% one color, 30% another, and then 10% the accent color. Halo Reach controller. Yeah, the NB flag I don't particularly like. I think the intersex flag, the colors are truly awful. Purple and like bright gold is a really sickly. Purple with an accent of gold would be lovely. Gold with an accent of purple looks, to me, kind of hideous. And I'm allowed to say that because I am intersex. Ellie, what you're asking? What does this do? Well, that trans my gender, of course. Can't you tell? I'm now a different gender. What did I start as? What did I end as? Who knows? Oh, the Angel of Mercy one. Nah, out of stock.
3, 2, 1.
I'll miss you up good. You're a joke. Hey, he's over here. Hey, he's over here.
What the? Yeah, Travis murdering US soldiers. We're gonna get my stream taken down. Whoa. Strange wrestling move. Hey, stop running away!
You're a joke.
He led me so far away from all the other soldiers.
Hey, he's over here.
What a way to end that mission. I feel like the MLM flag, the toothpaste flag, can be used is like mostly like a yaoi flag, because I feel like a lot of the mask like gay guys don't really like pride flags that much, or at least enough to care about labeling themselves with one. So I feel like, yeah, the MLM flag, whilst it's called the Achillean flag, I think is just like, yeah, an unofficial yaoi flag, basically. Like, I see it way more associated with, like, you know, twinks and, like, anime characters than I do, like other masculine gay men. Gay flag used to be a blank lavender flag. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting how, like, lavender used to be a thing that was associated with gay men, and then it's become more associated with lesbians. Like the color and the flower. Right. I'd hand over my hard-earned kashish. I think the coolest pride flag is the Jolly Roger. Lavender and lemon. I don't think I like lavender as a flavor that much, but it's because when I was a kid I went to like a lavender like farm with my family and I bought some lavender flavored sweets and I ate them all in one sitting and they gave me like really bad diarrhea.
Shopping, now a vacation. Ooh, and these are amazing! Almost as amazing as me! A hard-working girl never forgets the others, even on vacation!
Hey, I don't want to interrupt your fiesta.
Whatever.
Who's next?
Hey, give me a second. Don't go anywhere, sweetie. What? Huh?
Yo, what's the problem? Something wrong? Hello?
Huh? I'm getting a bad connection. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Great.
Shake it, baby! Oh, yeah!
Travis could use the money he earns to move somewhere that doesn't suck, but he doesn't. Well, he's more committed to the grind, you know? He wants to be number one. You don't get to be number one by spending a ton of money on improving your life. You get to be number one by giving it all to some French woman who says that she'll make you number one. If you think about it, Travis is, you know, a really good example of a male feminist. He just gives all of his money to a woman. More men should follow suit, I think. Rose and violet as flavors, but lavender is nice too. I don't think of like flower. That's probably nothing. Hey, taxi. I wonder what's with these ominous stains on the ground. That's usually a good sign, right? Oh, homemade dandelion and burdock sounds really good. I haven't had that in ages. I used to really like it, and I think it was, you know, one of those things where like I drank too much of it and was just like, now I've ruined it for myself. Let's shake. strawberry jam lorry is leaking.
Yes.
Hey! Hey! Stop running away! Hey!
Sweet.
Sweet. Ow!
Are you messing with me?
Are you messing with me?
Yes.
The last time I tried home making any like drinks was when I was living in Japan. I tried making my own umeshu, which is like plum alcohol. And I made like a big jar of it that was like it was so strong that like 1 cup would just get me fucked up every night. And I really want to try making it again, because like, yeah, I don't know, I really liked it. It was really tasty. But I am sort of worried about making like a big jar of like immediately get you fucked up juice. I think that could be dangerous for me. Also, it's really hard to get ume plums in the UK.
Are you messing with me? They're gonna kill you, know that? You're a joke.
You're a joke.
Yes.
Yeah, I found, like, well, I say I found, my boyfriend found a place that can sell ume, like, it can, like, ship you, like, a big bag of them, like, year-round, surprisingly, which was very confusing, because we're like, they're not in season right now, and it was, like, 60, I think, like, £60 or something, and we're like, well, that's a really good price for, like, a big sack of ume, but we are just like, maybe it's a scam. But if we could get some now and started making umeshu, it would be ready by like October or something, which would be a great time to be drinking umeshu. I made mine in like the spring, and I had it for like autumn, like summer, autumn, and yeah, when you're like come back home from work and you're dehydrated, and you immediately drink 1 cup of like extremely strong like plum wine. Maybe it was more the dehydration than the actual umeshu itself.
Dead now.
Ow, how'd he get me?
Dead now.
Ooh, you're going to Comic-Con. I haven't been to a convention in ages. Yeah, I wish you luck on your first cosplay. My first cosplay for a convention was I might have been Cardcaptor Sakura. My last cosplay for a convention, like a proper like comic convention, I think was I think I was Armin from Attack on Titan. And I wanted to do Annie from Attack on Titan as well, because like honestly, if you've got Armin and you have a grey hoodie, you have an Annie cosplay too. A Grimner cosplay when I can afford like a full suit of armor. Oh, these guys are just massive damage sponges. Got him in a kick loop. Merle cosplay when. I'd love to cosplay my my model, but I do not want to paint my entire self blue.
Bring it on.
Going to a con in Tsukishiro Yukito cosplay so I can carry around and munch on a baguette the whole day. It's so good.
Yes.
Just do the Homestuck trick. You lack the dedication of the Homestuck girls.
Continue
In-
forward and you will enter your next rank.
In many ways.
The fifth rank awaits you if you win, and only eternal damnation awaits if you lose. How are you feeling? No irritable rashes? Hit the John lately? Taken care of the blackheads on your nose? Might I recommend a good hygiene set? When you're ready, step inside. Now, don't tense up too much on this one. You've been slacking off a bit. You must maintain a steady tempo. Oui, you know what I mean, right?
I've been slacking off.
Say this, but I am
Or something like that.
100% positive that you will die here. But trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
With no shirt on. Start taking daily infusions of colloidal silver for an all-natural blue complexion. I would like to. But didn't, like, somebody on Twitter get in trouble for, like, pretending to be blue recently? The Homestuck cosplayers got so annoying that cons began to ban them, not to mention the amount of them who didn't seal their body paint and caused damage to the con centers and hotels. I didn't hear about that. But I do remember, this is, you know, ancient lore. I remember when yaoi paddles were not banned at cons. Yeah, because when... I think I've told this story before. When I was cosplaying as Cardcaptor Sakura, and this one like girl like started following my group of friends around and hit me really hard with a yaoi paddle, and then started talking to me about a webcomic in which terrible, unspeakable things happen to Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura, and I was just like extremely weirded out.
Yes.
She got in trouble for other reasons than being blue. I mean, I didn't follow the drama, so you know, sadly, it doesn't surprise me to think of other accusations. Oh yeah, this boss fight's cool as hell.
At last. Doctor, it's time. Wake up! Oh yeah, I feel a good undulation. Your rumbling is excellent. I think I'm going to lose the bowel control.
You the 5th ranked guy?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you.
You certainly sound like you're up for a fight.
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right then, here I come.
Disaster blaster charging ignition.
Ignition ready.
Activating main engine.
Activating sub-engine.
Check.
Cycle ratio 15%.
Cluster generator active.
Calculating coordinates.
Thermal protection on.
Cycle ratio 25%.
Anti-shock balancer open.
Calculation complete. Leak detection system normal. Target acquisition 98%.
Main panel open.
Cycle ratio 55%.
Activate cell pistols.
Maximize output.
Ignite vanishing sparks.
Cycle ratio 80%.
Activate trinity pistons.
Pistons at peak power.
Scouting scope open.
All systems.
Is that a virtual boy?
T-minus 10 seconds.
Cycle ratio 100%.
T-minus 7 seconds.
Cycle ratio 140%.
T-minus 5 seconds.
Maximum output. Critical point exceeded.
T-minus 3, 2, 1. Eat this!
Travis touchdown, is it not?
Son of a bitch! Fucking snatcher! I had him!
Dance with me, Travis.
A katana. This is getting interesting. What do you go by?
Henry.
Henry?
Your instincts serve you well. I
don't know who you are or what you want, Sir Henry. Where are your manners? That was my kill, you naughty boy.
You naughty
Shall we
boy!
get this over with? And don't hate me if I play a tad dirty.
Fine by me.
After you.
Oh, I'm sorry the adverts blue-balled you, but it's all the more reason to subscribe. Silk, is that Raiden's VA? It is indeed. You've only heard him through the phone up until now. But yeah, that is indeed Quentin Flynn. Hi there, Crummy Lion. These cutscenes get so jarring when you watch plenty of 2000s cartoons as a kid. In what sense? I think the cutscenes are very much in the style of those like 2000s cartoons. Yeah, top 10 Travis anti-Irish moments, mocking Henry's Irish accent. Although, to be fair, Henry's Irish accent isn't very good either.
Stop
right there! The fight is over! Travis, you are now ranked 5th.
But we haven't even... We're just getting started!
Perhaps you've forgotten, these fights are an official game. If your opponent dies for whatever reason, according to the rules of conduct, it is your win.
That's fucked up! That's the stupidest rule I've ever heard. This guy's mine, and you just want me to let him go, bitch?
Rules are rules. You can't have what you can't have.
Whatever. But this dude says he wants to fight, and ain't nobody gonna stop him. This ass clown right here is...
Who?
Hey! He's gone! Mr. Sir Henry motherfucker, he just jetted. What a pussy.
Sorry, save that aggression for your next match.
Who the hell was that guy?
We take those, Travis. We take those. There we go, rank 5, baby. You can't unsee the German scientist as Klaus from American Dad or any German character played by D. Bradley Baker. I get you now, yeah.
Hi, this is Diane from Beefhead Videos. We're calling to let you know you're overdue on returning one of our videos. It's titled, Air Force One, the First Lady Returns to the Mile High Club.
Mr. Touchdown, your UAA registration is complete. As of today, you are officially the 5th ranked assassin in the United States. Nice work. You are on the fast track to the top. Keep it up, and good luck.
Not a very catchy title. It's no, Shaving Ryan's Privates, is it? I'm gonna put a t-shirt back on. I don't know whether I can look at, Travis's little snail trail anymore. It's, too sexy.
That's going a bit too far.
That's going a bit too far. Well, you know what? Just because that was a good one, I'll keep his t-shirt off. Righto, Merle, that dinner isn't going to make itself. Have fun. Enjoy dinner. Although for me, Friday is takeaway day. So no dinner cooking for me. Right. We're going to have to earn a lot of money because I am broke. I miss takeaway. I have it every week as my little treat. In fact, today has been, this week has been very like food intense because at the wedding there was a big buffet, but I couldn't eat a lot of it because it was meat, and I've quit meat. So except for fish, because as I always say, fish don't have feelings and they don't care if they die. But yeah, I got like a special like burger prepared for me at the wedding, and it was absolutely lush. Cats do like eating fish. Exactly.
Why you come here, third-rate man?
As we all know,
A special
I am a
burger
cat.
for a special boy.
Erase graffiti from the walls.
This job is for you, don't forget.
This job is for you, don't forget. Man, this game hits different when you're actually unemployed. Going into the pet shop to eat the goldfish and be like, who gives a shit? They're basically lettuce. Exactly. They don't have feelings. I mean, I'm mostly joking. It is mostly because I lack the willpower to give up fish. I like it just way too much. But I also eat like eels and octopuses and like squid. And I do think eels and squids are octopuses and squids are definitely like intelligent enough that I should feel as bad for eating them as I do for like eating chickens and cows and stuff. But I just don't, because they're tasty. The fight will rage on until graffiti is gone from the town of freedom and lawlessness. Eternity is just around the corner. Your hard work can change this town. The future of Santa Destroy is a town without graffiti. Hard work will never betray you. Hard work will change your future. Kill the god of graffiti. Work harder than you've ever worked before. I don't really want to erase the graffiti. I like graffiti.
Three, two, one.
Nice. That is some wild cleaning technique you got there, Travis. Some calamari would go crazy right now. Clearly, you've never finished Time Splitter's Future Perfect. I'm so glad you got that reference. As a kid, I thought that was just such a funny line, even though I didn't really I know it doesn't really mean anything. I should play the Time Splitters games on stream again. Am I going to be able to, do all of the graffiti? Maybe not. Or maybe... What graffiti does their tags in Arial font? Crazy fucked up kind. No! Travis! Wake up! Third rater man. I used to be curious about the oysters are vegan argument until I learned the guy who introduced the idea was the OG effective altruism guy. Oh no. While Travis runs around cleaning it, beat Tab and Gum go around spraying it. I should play Jet Set Radio Future, because I've never played that. There's one near me who does that, but only makes pro-flat earth and anti-vax graffiti. Jet Set Radio stream when I streamed Bomb Rush Cyberpunk like 3 years ago. When it came out, I did a short stream. I'd like to stream the whole game because it is just really fun. New assassination gigs. Kill with only wrestling moves. I'm really bad at the batting ones, so I don't want to do them.
May you find your overpass?
Oh, I need to also see if I can use some of this money I've raised to buy new katanas and go to the gym some more. Luckily, I kind of think I remember where the gym is, even when it's not marked on my map. No, I do not. Shit. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, I can't go there because I've got a job. Okay. You're more of a catcher than a batter. What's that supposed to mean? I do like that when you activate the boost, the speed in the bottom right. Oh, you can't see it because I'm standing in the way, but the speed meter like goes off the edge of the screen. We're just normal men. I am not very good at any ball sports, if I'm being totally honest.
You're a joke!
Fuck you! You're so lame. Yeah, I'd be interested in playing Jet Set Radio on stream. I do remember that like the game's kind of like a lot shorter than I remember it as a kid. That's because I think I got stuck and didn't know what to do as a kid. Oh, we're done. Now I can go to the gym. Maybe. I should go and check. Fuck! I should go and check if there's any new katana upgrades as well. And then I need to raise 400,000 LBs. The next ranking match. Yeah, I think at the time this game came out, it was trying to be like a sort of satire on the sort of hyper-violence and like, you know, like minigame stuff of other games. But it's also a game that is just like, it's it's difficult to read it as a satire because it also is just like doing that thing and doing quite a good job of it. Like the minigames are fun, earning money is fun, the ultra-violence is fun. I'm not saying, like, you know, games that are satirizing things or, like, you know, commenting on them have to be not fun.
Oh, yeah, that.
That. Keep your clothes on. Right. Time for more mashing. It's an effective satire, but only if you know what it's satirizing, otherwise it's just good. It's like, you know, one of the things I used to say to defend MGS4 is that, like, oh, it was like a commentary on, like, what games were at the time. Like, you know, military games at the time were just very sort of brown and, like, dusty and grey and had lots of guns and, like, customization options for the guns. And it's easy to read MGS4 as, like, a satire on that stuff, but it also is just doing it. Like, you know, there is just like 100 different guns in the game that are all sort of slightly different and allow you to customize them in like completely pointless ways. Piss filtered. Yeah, I don't think even that the piss filter really like makes, you know, is that, but like that's just was a function of like,
I wait for you.
I don't know, I think they were just trying to copy what a lot of films were doing at the same time. And you know, it's also happened now, it's bled over into games, is the film thing of like the orange and teal, as I discussed when we were playing Demon Souls. You know, the orange and teal like color scheme was originally from like movies, and it's just sort of filtered its way into games. It's not quite Eye of the Tiger. To the excitement of the scuffle. it's the nose of the leopard. Where am I going? What am I doing? I want to get more Lovikov balls, I think. Yeah, there's like 4 up there. I should go to the katana shop. Ear of the hyena. Nice. Sorry. Running people over. Yes. Look how expensive these cars are. How bad they are. Also, it's interesting, these prices are quoted in dollars, not LBs. Which is the currency everyone else uses. I wonder how I get behind there. Aha. Probably nearly got enough Lovikov balls to get all of the like upgrades. if I collect the last bunch. MGS has always been dedicated to this trope, non-diegetically and diegetically. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, MGS is a game that, like, wants to satirize, like... you know, MGS 1 is... satirize. MGS 1 is, like, a game that wants to comment on, like, you know, the nature of, like, playing a game to kill and, you know, enjoying that sort of thrill of, like, murdering people. But it doesn't necessarily want to make you sort of feel bad for doing it. It just sort of wants to comment on that, you know... That is what Snake and by extension the player are there for. And I think a lot of games thereafter tried to sort of copy that idea of like, oh, we're gonna make the player feel really bad for enjoying all of this killing. But it largely just kind of falls flat. Like, you know, a game like Spec Ops: The Line wants to try and make you feel bad for like playing it and killing people, but it also offers you basically no other way to not play it. And I think I am not particularly convinced by the arguments of like, oh, there are a few games that I think this works in, but by and large I do not find it like intriguing when a game is like, oh, the only moral choice is to stop playing. You know, I think that it works, that kind of thing works in like in Undertale, where it's like, after you've cleared the game on the perfect route, the game then says, okay, now stop playing, because every character has their perfect ending and they're all happy. Don't steal that from them for your own selfish ends of like just wanting to play more. I think that works really well. But like games where it's like, oh, the only correct thing to do here is to stop playing the game. It's like, well, you know, that is a very fun statement to make, but also I paid money for a game and I want to play it. You know, I think it's overly preachy and a bit pretentious when games are like, oh, you shouldn't even be playing this. Jokes on Undertale, I wanted them to have unhappy endings. I did the genocide run just because I hate everyone in the game. I mean, that's the other thing. Like Undertale, that like ending thing relies on you caring about the characters. Which, if you've gotten the perfect ending, like, you know, you've demonstrated in some sense that you do care about them enough to have even tried for that. But yeah, if you don't care about the characters, yeah, they are like SOL. This has got to be the last one, right?
Yes.
That's intriguing. There's... How many do I have? I have 20. Ow! Where's the last one, do we think? Oh, is that it? By the... there's something I'm not so keen on. People who are, like, slightly color insensitive, like me, can be very hard to tell the difference between pinks and oranges. I've received a bonk from Crippled Gnome. What did I do to deserve a bonk? I'm innocent, I tells you.
Yes.
Right, let's go hand these balls in. I was making a joke about Snake and the Wolf, Otacon and the Locker, and Raiden's mid-game shower. Oh, sorry, about the piss thing. I wasn't keeping up with chat effectively. I must have missed. I I must have missed the context there. So I was off in my own little yap zone. I'm sorry, Raiden. They do call it wet works for a reason. I didn't know you were colorblind. That explains why you keep calling Lucy blue. I know your trickery. I chose Lucy's colors based on hexadecimal. Also, I just punched the microphone stand. I hope that didn't sound too noisy. Displays the position of enemies on the map. Sure, why not? Needed to bonk you, life or death situation, I apologize. Oh, understandable. Technique of beauty. You or the balls. Extends dark side mode, sure. Learned the technique of God. The ball is me, like looking into a mirror. What is needed for a human to realize they are human? And what is the price for such an epiphany? Sacrifice. Find the last ball. The memory of woman, and then cutting to black, the sound of someone getting beat up is pretty dark. Yeah. I don't think it's someone getting beaten up, I think it's Travis, but I have a feeling that this Lovikov guy might have a few things he needs to work out. Nothing awaits you beyond the limits of killing. There's no scenery from that peak. No pot of gold, no nirvana. That's not to say that the scenery is so awful. If that's what you wish to gaze upon, then by all means, continue your death march. No hesitation. Kill, kill, kill. I've played my part. Travis, be the best.
Keep practicing.
Oh, that's it. What happens if I go back in there?
Huh? What do you want?
Blood flowing in my veins. It's made from Denki Bosatsu. The sake from Japan. Rocks my world.
Keep practicing.
Intriguing. Right. To the katana shop with me. And then back to the job centre. Have I checked out Densh Attack? Yes, I am interested in it. The art style and gameplay look really fun. I saw a little bit of discourse about the game because it is not made by like a Japanese dev, and some people were like, "Is this okay?" They're making like a very like Japanese style game, but they're not Japanese, and I'm like, well, they're not the only game that's doing that. Trust me. Yeah, no, I think it looks really cool. I want to judge it based on whether the game is fun. Oh, thank you for the head pats, crippled gnome. Makes up for the bonk earlier. Ooh, new weapon. Expensive.
You owe
Taku.
You otaku. More bullshit discourse from like 2014. I mean, I think it's less to do with like, oh, is it okay to make a Japanese like game, and more like, you know, is it okay to effectively sort of like, I don't know, like be parodying and satirizing like something Japanese when you yourself aren't. I don't know, I think there's an interesting conversation there, but it's also not one that I'm particularly like interested or invested in either way. Do I have my new beam katana equipped? Sabaki Mark II, I do. Okay, good. Oh, this is the one that's like a cluster of swords, like all stitched together.
Travis, welcome. May you find your upper path?
May you find your true path. I wonder what's the most effective way to make money in this game. Which jobs? I think some of the later game jobs just offer you more money per kill. But I wonder which ones have the most kills available. There were game devs in Japan who could make Japanese-themed games. Yeah, exactly. Although, you know, I've said on stream before, I'm very interested in the other way around. I love Japanese takes on, like, you know, of elsewhere in the world. Like, you know, this Japanese game set in America that I'm currently playing. It's like 5 swords. I am just absolutely stun locked here. I need to kill the target. Bronze? What if you get paid more for, like, doing that quickly, or more for, like, killing more people before you end? It feels like the harder thing to do is to kill more people before you finish the job. Rather than just run straight to the guy and just instantly, like, murk him. I should go to the clothes shop just to see if they've got any fresh new fits.
Hello, Travis.
Posture check, everyone. What job will give me money? 5 grand per kill? Not bad. Yes, indeed. Posture check. As for staying hydrated, the weather's been a lot more kind recently. You should still stay hydrated, but I woke up this morning and sat in my living room, and it wasn't roasting. I really love the effects in this game, like when you switch between missions and stuff. I think it's really cool. Like the way like it became like wood grain for a second there, or like sometimes it's like gravel and stuff. I was just having a look at something on my other screen.
3, 2, 1.
Right, only wrestling moves. How do you like wear them down to make them like... Like, I can't get him to, like, wrestle. Sometimes it's like in one punch, they immediately become, like, vulnerable to a wrestling move. You hit them with the sword but only kill with wrestling. Nope, you just cannot use a sword at all. Like, this guy is just invincible. Like, that one instantly. Oh great, another one who's just like completely immortal. I don't get it.
Hey, he's over here.
You can set up the grabs if they're blocking, but I don't know how to make them block. Yeah, well, you can't attack them at all. Like, how do you make them block? It's just ridiculous. I hated these missions for that exact reason. Yeah, it just does feel like a bit of a roll the dice, you know? You gotta charge the punch up. Can you? I don't know that you can. Hang on. I mean, I need to do loads more jobs, so we can give that one another go. Is this like new tech? You can charge the punch? Hold up. Let's see about this.
welcome.
Travis, welcome. Right. Body slam beach. 5 grand per.
May you find your upper part?
It's like 5 grand per, and I got like 8 kills. Like that, I can make about. I can make just about as much money doing some of the later like menial jobs like litter picking and stuff. Park my bike wherever I want. Right, let's see about this charging punches. See, Silhouette Mirage. You unlocked new tech for me.
Three, two, one.
Hey, he's over here!
Let's tell whether that worked or not. Seems to work. The change in animation is very subtle. Oh. Oh man, I hate this shit as well. They can run just a little bit too fast. No, genuinely, this is a game changer. You can't get them when they're down on the ground. Come on, grab him! Grab him! Right, we've already got the same amount of kills now. Still got a minute left. Oh my god, Silhouette Mirage with the clutch tech. Aha! This changes everything.
You're so lame.
You're so lame. We actually finished it. Holy shit. Result. Hot diggity. Yeah, we wrestled them lads.
Was this story based?
Was this story based? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate with a little stop off at the t-shirt shop. You owe me half the profits. Yeah, I'll send you your 37,000 LBs. Unfortunately, I don't think they spend anywhere. I kind of like that. we got in terms of Killer Lodge? No more heroes. Macabro. Grasshopper wrestling. Pinhole, what? Can't quite read that one. Pinhole Entertainment. Pinhole Kun. Huh. Route 666. Raw meat. Mm-hmm. It's sold in Chinatown. Uses yellow for Shaolin Temple. Control disorder. A paintball gun. You say psycho like it's a bad thing. I gotta admit, I have a soft spot for those like really cringe t-shirts you see in like places like Hot Topic. It's like, you know, you're just jealous because the voices aren't talking to you. I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it. Oh, I kind of like the Anarchy one. Travis would wear those shirts we saw at the top of Affleck's. Exactly. Sniper. If you run, you'll only die tired. I might get this one. Oh, like, what's the, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you look at me because I'm different. You laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at you because you're all the same. Kind of like, I like how, I love the cringe. I like the Anarchy one, honestly. I kind of like these like slimmer jeans, the boot cut jeans. I'm not going to waste any more of my hard-earned cash.
Take care now, brother.
Take care now, brother. Right, let's go pick up another job. I do want to go on another shopping trip to Affleck's soon-ish.
Hello, Travis. Feel like it has to be the Pizza Butt one. That's gonna give me like the guaranteed money. May you find your overcard?
Wait, Affleck's is my neighborhood. That's crazy. I mean, I used to live in Manchester, so it used to be my neighborhood as well. I used to live in Northern Quarter. Basically, I used to live kind of near Shude Hill Interchange. Never heard of Affleck's until now. It looks neat. It is extremely neat. Like, currently, I live in an undisclosed location in Leeds, but yeah, I've been around. Like in the last couple of years. No, not in the last couple of years. I went to university in Manchester. I was there from like, I want to say 2007 to like 2011, I think. like in the last few years, I've lived in Leeds for like the last 6 years. Before then, I was in the Midlands for a little bit. Before that, I was in Japan, and then before that, I was living in Zurich. Not enough of you visit Cardiff for my liking. I just don't have any reason to go there, but I would if I, if I had business in Cardiff, such as visiting a friend. That's business. Ow. Kill the target. Fuck, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, I got him. But I was working in Piccadilly Gardens a couple of years ago. Huh. Why did I only get a bronze? Do you have to just rush him and like kill the CEO as fast as you can? Whatever. Such as visiting a friend, that's business. Nice save. Oh, I mean it. Like, you know, I don't go to Cardiff because, you know, no one's no one's invited me to go there, and I've no other reason to travel there. But, you know, it's the same reason I don't go to, I don't know. Where else don't I go? All kinds of places.
Sexy boy?
Thank you for following PVT Alf. Or Private Alf? I don't know how to read that. Private Alf, reporting for duty. I love this game. Well, then you're in good company. I love it too. I'm a brokey again. Fuck me. These fees, they keep absolutely drying out my bank account. It's Alf. He's back in Pog form. We can't quote Simpsons just like that because Rye has never seen Simpsons.
Travis, the next rank is 4th.
Who is it? But come to think of it, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I am sending you a ticket for a show. Look nice. Let's go together. Number 4 will be there.
A show? Wait, this is a date, right?
Something like that. Why else would I be getting an oil rub?
What? What did you say? Someone's rubbing you down?
I'll see you later.
Not enough BL in The Simpsons for Rye. Any second now. Oh, the cat is walking around.
We're wanting to create an army of transgenders because we're crazy.
Oh my god. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Remy. Remy Raid. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Like 28 people. That's a lot of people. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you all. Yeah, we are making our own transgender army because we're crazy. Were you playing Spider-Man? I'm guessing from the remarks. Only a room full of people. Well, welcome. It's good to have you. I hope you're all having a good time. From Spider-Man Chaos to watch Fujo Demon trust the Force. I love that, like, the AI summary you have to set to, like, say that kind of stuff doesn't really know what I'm doing, so it just has to pull from, like, my bizarre stream titles. What's No More Heroes? It's a game about a man who wants to become the #1 ranked assassin by killing the assassins above him. We are currently ranked #5, so we're on our way to assassinate #4 using our beam katana. Yeah, if you've never seen this game, you're in for a treat. It's very weird. Also, hi Remy, and also, why did I respond to you calling me a bottom? You can't just say hi bottom, and I shouldn't respond. It's also a 70s, song by the 70s British punk band The Stranglers.
Let's see what you're made of.
Harley Moisiewicz Wolodarski is our target. What do you mean it's obvious? I could totally be a top if I wanted to. I just don't want to make everyone else feel intimidated, you know? Doubt. Come on, guys, at least play along a little.
Yes.
Many drinks in, I'm expecting this to be rather strange and intriguing. This game is strange and intriguing, even when you're sober. Thank you for transing my gender. Am I a top now? The wrestling moves are really good now that I know how to trigger them whenever I want. Oh, better charge up my sword though. That hip movement. That's how you charge the swords.
What a pain!
Shake weight saber. Who up charging they sword right now? Oh.
Go! Go! You're a
There we go, smash him. Need to EP for some saber charging. GIC doctor voice. So how do you charge your beam saber? I got asked the same fucking shit when I went when I was like assessed for gender dysphoria. They were like, how do you masturbate? How do you have sex? And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Pervert doctors. Remy, only if it's your saber. My saber isn't quite as long or thick as Travis's. Mine's more pocket size for convenience. That's not a katana, it's a blender. Yeah, this thing does kind of make a bit of a mess. Oh shit. Mashiro Kyojin Grastonberry. I didn't pay attention to the fucking controls. Shmup time. It's all about how you use it. Exactly. Special move. Shoot sword. Got it. I'm quite good at shmups these days, so I hope that I can do this. Whoa-oh. You want to actually reclaim a bit of space. Oh, you have to stop shooting to like do your melee. Damn. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. I feel like people with small boats say that. I forgot about this completely. Ow! Ow! I've got a high score though, so... Okay. Why couldn't I pick up the thing? Ow. I have an average-sized boat with normal buoyancy levels. Exactly. Why can... How long does it let me carry this on for? What do you do about them? Well, they just fucking kill you instantly, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm getting really good at shmups now, poorly aged things. This one is fucking hard, to be fair. Ooh. Ow! Oh, unforced error there. Damn. Fuck me. Crap. Yeah, I suck at this. Yeah, the final boss appears to be Christianity here. What? I love it when the final, wish my dreams were shmups. Yeah. I had a really weird dream the other night where I was like, I think I was being commissioned to like design. Oh, I didn't do my name right. Now I'm called Ma. I was being commissioned to design like a theme park. Femboy land. You do art. I do not, no. But I had a dream that I was doing it.
Come on. You can do this. You're almost to the next ranked fight. Winners proceed to the 4th rank. Losers will also proceed to the 8th circle of hell. But you and I, Travis, we are going to paradise together. Take me by the hand
paradise.
and show me a world of drama and passion, one that I have never known before. But be sure to hit the bathroom first. As soon as you are ready, come for me. Don't leave me waiting. Today, little Sylvia has done herself up quite well, I must say. My skin is so silky and smooth. This, quote, charisma makeup artiste from Japan gave me, like, the most incredible color gradation ever. I really hate how she says, dondaki, like some stupid bimbo. And will you look at that? Today you are going to win with 2,000% certainty. One hot night together, you and me, coming right up. A promise is a promise. Trust your force, Travis, and head for the Garden of Madness.
Why does she sound Russian? Accent check. She sounds French. Or she's trying to.
Sweet.
Oh, I do want to save. Well, sorry, Travis, you're gonna have to go again, because I want to save. Why does this glasses despawn there? Every time I go to the bathroom now, since playing this game, part of me does think like, yep, time to save.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
Wash your hands, Travis. Travis is the kind of guy to never wash his hands. I'm not even sure he wiped his ass. I must eat now, sweetie. Night-night. Well, thank you for swinging by, Remy, and thank you very much for raiding. Sleep well. We'll catch up soon. We should play some video games together. And maybe like, yeah, we should stream or something. That'd be fun. I'm back in the game now. I was a victim to Pokemon marketing today. I saw a Pokemon makeup crossover and I purchased a lip gloss and eyeliner from the collection. Satan's Ferris wheel, the double arm suplex. I mean, I do feel like, yeah, you know, I've been very aware recently how my brain has been filled with just sort of like a gut reaction for anything that's like Disney or Pokemon. My brain associates with like Happy Times, because of like marketing, and I'm just left like, yeah, I'm like this for the rest of my life now, and there's nothing I can really do about it.
You are late, handsome. Hurry, the show's about to start.
What's with all the excitement?
It is not every day you get to watch a big fight from VIP seats. Of course I am excited, but I am most excited being with you.
Whoa, you're serious? I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Silk, they really got you with Twisted Wonderland.
I'm packing heat, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all killers out there, welcome to Harvey Wolodarski's Magic Freak Show of the century.
Magic.
It will be a killer night. So let's get started. It's showtime. Ha-ha!
Oh my!
Quiet, quiet, please. What do you know? It's already time for the last program. But
I always forget about this boss. I cannot forget this boss because I remember he's really hard, I think.
Oh, lucky that you might even get lucky. Now, one of you lucky people will be chosen to be up here with me. Who's it gonna be? The lucky person is you.
Wow, Travis, this is your lucky night.
Me? They want me? Serious? You gotta be kidding.
Go get him, Tiger.
Come on, no need to be shy. Congratulations, you nasty little boy.
You nasty little boy.
Touchdown. It's a good name, don't you think?
It's a fine name indeed. You have your parents to thank for that.
My parents are dead.
Oops, touchy subject. A question that should not be touched upon.
That's okay. Really, it is.
There, don't let it bother you. Hold on to your hopes and don't give up, my nasty little boy.
I'll remember that.
I'm feeling funny the way he keeps calling me that.
Right, I did. I was really looking forward to this. It's the last show, right?
Last show? Did I hear you right?
Oh, you heard me right. Harvey, you're gonna die tonight. Right here, by my hand. Let's close the curtains.
I hope you aren't being serious. That would be a pity. We still have the main event to unveil.
Playtime is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
They're doing this to me tomorrow.
On to the grand finale. Now this is entertainment. It's killing time!
They're doing what? They're doing this to me tomorrow?
Check it out! It's magic!
He's invisible.
It's magic! Watch this!
Better charge my sword a little. Yeah, he isn't as bad as I remember. Maybe I was just an idiot and didn't realize how to block. Yet. He's using his stand ability on me.
It's magic!
Also, yeah. Hi, Jisuri. Do you like my big fat beam katana?
It's showtime! Music, begin!
This fight would be better if they replaced him with Paul Daniels. What are you on about?
Now look carefully. Assistants! It's showtime!
I like the way Travis still takes part in the show.
It's welcome to the nightmare. Now that is entertainment. Music, begin.
Here we go. What are they doing to me today? Again? I was pre-stick waggling. Yeah, I remember this guy being really hard, but maybe not. But then, you know, I haven't actually had a chance to damage him since he started doing this, so...
Welcome to the nightmare. Yes, watch this.
How many times do I have to do this to him?
Now that is entertainment.
Not this again.
Begin.
You know what?
You're finished.
Again? Come on! I didn't even get a chance to hit him. Whoops.
It's dark! Somebody turn on the lights! I can't see shit! Oh, how am I supposed to perform in total darkness? Hit the lights! Hurry up! I can't see! It's dark! I'm surrounded by darkness!
His own fucking... His own assistants. Tell the fat lady she's on in 5. Rip Magic Man. I'll always remember your bare chest.
Thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you all for coming.
I'd like to thank you for coming this evening. As a result, Travis Touchdown is now ranked 4th place.
And the show will go on. I hope to see you all again soon. And have a good night.
Is Travis hot? In a weird kind of way. Like, if you like, loser otaku. Which I do like. Kind of like loser otaku. I think when I was younger, I thought Travis was really cool. But also when I was a teenager, I thought Scott Pilgrim was really cool, so... yeah, exactly. I sure hope people like loser otaku. No reason. I'm not one. Like, I think Travis would be a little more hot without the sort of casual misogyny.
Hi, this is Diane from Beefhead Videos. We're calling to let you know that the video you returned was a copy of one of our video titles. The best of raunchy amateur interviews too? You didn't seem to copy the whole tape though. It ended 2 minutes into the middle of the first interview. Anyway, please be sure to return the original tape you borrowed. Thank you.
This video store are like surprisingly permissive with this guy.
Are you on the throne again? Please wire us the money now.
Oh my god, welcome in Raiders with Cocaino. Thank you for following, Capo225. Good to have you all. Welcome in, welcome in. What you all been up to? We are living our best loser otaku life as Travis Touchdown in No More Heroes. Hi, Gooby. We beat Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I've never beaten any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. They seem too scary for me. I'm just like a bit of a coward. I don't like things that are going to scream at me. I don't even know what kind of game they are. Like you have to like press buttons to close doors or something, and you have to watch TV screens or something. I don't really understand how the game works. I'm too scared to even watch like someone like Markiplier play it. Ah! That was scary, Dom. P.S. Let's go save and then do some odd jobs to earn some more money. I go lay down and lurk, but have a good stream. Well, thank you very much for swinging by. I appreciate it, really I do. And yeah, have a good lie down. I understand the need to lie down after a stream. But yeah, thanks for the lurk. Did I just save? I might need to save again, just in case. Yeah, I was planning on finishing up soon, but I'll keep going for a little bit because I'm having a lot of fun, and yeah. I like to keep going when raiders arrive. Yeah, for all the raiders who've stuck around, my name's Merle. I am a male succubus. I mostly play weird Japanese games like this. Merle can go all night long. For a price, sure. Yeah, before any of you say, I thought a male succubus was called an incubus. Do your autofellatio joke. What? Do I have an autofellatio joke? Yes, I am specifically a male succubus. So roll that one through your noggin. Oh, the... My autofellatio joke. Oh, alright, okay, yeah. Every femboy has at some point tried to suck his own dick. But some of us succeed. I didn't. Yeah, is that like my thing now? Is this my joke? What did he mean by this? Capture the escaped cats.
This joke is for you. Don't forget.
Travis Touchdown is a hero to the people. He rescues lost cats. You've done it enough times to count it as a Merle bit. Okay. Well, if any raiders are still here and you're watching, I'd appreciate it a lot if you would refresh your stream link and remove the bit that's added, like the raid part from the link. Also, refresh the stream just on my Twitch page. It lets Twitch know that you're watching and sticking around, and helps count towards like viewer metrics. I hate to be like a big loser like that who cares about such things, but I'm not trying to get pity or anything, but I lost my job recently, and so it would mean a lot to help me out that way. But also at the same time, if you can't be bothered, that's fine too. I hope you have fun hanging around. Meow. I don't really understand the unspoken rules of Santa Destroy. Try to think a little more like a cat. Meow. Gotta find those cats before they get busy. I love meow. Love meow cats. So much that I keep meow. Many of them. I go crazy when one of the cuties gets out. If you like cats too, then lend me a helping paw. The god of cats is rolling and purring happily. By the way, you just got like 4 or 5 like prime meows from me. I'm not doing that again. Okay, one more. Wow.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Got him. Meow. 3,000 per cat is crazy, man. Fuck! Scared him off. I pressed the wrong button. God damn it.
Meow.
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 Yeah, pussy is expensive.
Meow.
Premium pussy.
Meow.
Oh god, the button switching around like gets me every time.
Meow.
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 I love that in No More Heroes 2, the only jobs they brought back are the ones everyone hated. Yeah, there is something kind of funny about that. I like when a game like isn't afraid to troll its own audience. Meow. Meow. God damn it, I'm doing meows for free again. I shouldn't. I should charge money for them.
Meow.
What have I walked in on? I'm
Meow.
getting pussy.
This is kind of chill. I like this minigame. Where are the kitties disappearing to? I'm putting them in my pocket dimension. Come on, I want to catch one more kitty.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. You could hear the trepidation before you made that joke. I can't even joke about being straight. I'm so unconvincing. A brand new free fight. I forgot what's the point to doing the free fights. I still believe in straight top Merle.
Travis.
I'm glad someone does. You know, just to preserve what little shred of dignity I have left. Struggle against all odds, kill all the targets. All of the details will be a nice surprise. Okay. I believe in gay bottom Merle.
May you find your uppercut?
Cannon Merle. Yeah, I've been looking into getting an iPhone so that I can get better facial tracking on my model. I found out that second-hand iPhones are not totally unreasonable if you get like really old models like the iPhone 11. Right, Dom wrote tribadism, not tribalism. I love that, like, Rai, you're so pure-minded, like, your brain didn't even pass the word correctly. I guess my bike is an electric now. It's so quiet. iPhone 12 is the best cost for quality. Really? It's because the 12 is a bit more expensive than the 11. Yeah, I do want like good facial tracking because I want to start using V-Bridger so I can do things like puff my cheeks out, which I currently cannot do.
3, 2, 1.
What a pain!
All the controls get reversed as well. It's confusing. Oh my god. This is confusing. I wonder if holding the controller upside down would help. Probably not. I don't know if my brain can handle that.
What a pain! Go! Go! Yeah! What a pain!
This is actually making me feel a bit motion sick.
You're a jerk! I don't feel shit.
I don't feel shit. Don't throw up on stream. Imagine. I wonder if anyone ever has. Is this another soggy bottom thing? Soggy bottom. Oh, right. Never change. A bunch of people have. Well, I know that like there's a bunch of YouTubers that have thrown up on YouTube, but I don't know whether like streamers have thrown up on stream. I can imagine some have. Like my favorite YouTuber who throws up is the LA Beast. I genuinely think his videos are extremely funny, if not like very gross, where I watch them and then I'm like, I don't know whether I feel hungry anymore. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my motel toilet and save because my boyfriend has gotten home and it's Takeaway Friday and I want to enjoy that takeaway before I talk myself into not eating by mentioning people puking. Some of the HoloLive girls vommed on stream. Holy shit. Didn't know that. I guess it's hard to tell with a VTuber, right? LA Beast is like the main character from a 2000s gross out comedy. My favorite YouTuber who throws up. Well, okay, I should clarify there's only one YouTuber I like who throws up, and it's him. But yeah. Go watch the LA Beast, like, drinking Crystal Pepsi or something. Like, yeah, if you've got the stomach for it. His videos are very funny. That's like a goal for me one day. I would love to collab with the LA Beast. That would be like my dream collab. That'd be so cool. Anyways, yeah, thanks for swimming by, everyone. I'm gonna, call it there before I talk too much about puking. But yeah, thank you for following. Thank you all the raiders who stuck around. I'm sorry I didn't go for longer. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. And other than that, I don't know what I'm going to stream next week. Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this bizarre game and me yapping about sucking my own dick and throwing up. I would say that my streams aren't normally like this, but they absolutely are. So yeah, look forward to that if you've been gracious enough to follow. Otherwise, have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all when I see you. Bye-bye!